Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. In the last episode, we actually finished all but one of our current missions, and that is called Researcher's Ruin. And the reason why we didn't do it was because of one fact. The enemies in the area of Shipwreck Shore, which the bounty hunt takes place, literally basically two-shot me, and that was the reason why we skipped over that one. But we finished off every other quest we had, and every other bounty hunts other than that. So there's only one mission left, and that's going to be saved for the next time we do side missions and stuff like that. So I think we'll be able to do it later. But other than that, as said, that we were going to be continuing our story in this episode, since with that, we're actually finally heading into Autumnia with our new and improved boat. And with that, let's actually make our way onto the Great Vessel, and I'll be right back since this is a cutscene.
There you are!
Sorry, sir. We got a little sidetracked.
The preparations are complete. We sail immediately.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Weigh anchor!
Anchors away!
Weigh anchors away! Another voyage lies before us. My heart sings for the seas. Set sail!
We're moving!
It's proper exciting, this is.
This is going to be fun.
Then the seven seas await. Unfurl the sails!
Shadar, are you struggling?
Huh. And he spoke so highly of himself.
Fool, did he really think the Guardian of the Volcano could defeat the pure-hearted one?
I fear our executor may be a trifle toothless.
Perhaps he forgot his orders. Well, Shadar, what next?
This time, I shall leave nothing to chance. This time, he will suffer by my own hand.
So, it has come to this at last.
And not before time.
Your Grace's silence, please.
Very well, Shadar. I will grant you a new power. The power to summon the storm.
You honor me, your radiance. This time, he will be destroyed.
Do not fail me, Executor.
And with that, we're officially on the Grand Sea, and finally able to start sailing away to our heart's content. But with that, let's continue. The scent of the sea stirs my soul. Now, friends, do you know how to steer a ship? Fear not. There is no mystery to it. Navigate with the L button and use the R stick to change your viewpoint. You will master it before long, I am sure. Should you wish to disembark, head to shore and press A. Then when you wish to take to the high seas once more, approach the ship and press A to come aboard. Our destination is the far-flung continent of Autumnia, to the northeast of here. This is where you shall find Hamlin, and if you should lose your bearings on the open ocean, the world map will prove a trusty companion. Press the RB button while aboard the Sea Cow to consult it. When you are not aboard the ship, meanwhile press RB to open the local map, and press Y. With the aid of such a map, there can be no excuse for becoming lost. And with that, we officially have unlocked ourselves the world map. You can now use the world map to your content, for any content that you want to. But with that, technically, in episode 13, I did give this as a small little sneak peek on what was going to happen in this episode, so technically, if you watched episode 13, you've already seen that part. But we did do a lot of traveling on the ocean because a lot of our bounty hunt missions were ocean-based. But we are going to skip most of the ocean exploration just for this episode because I did do some training in between episodes and I want to use my other save file because I feel like with that stuff, I feel like it's better to use. So I'll be right back once I got all that set up. Okay, now that we're officially on my other file, I actually wanted to introduce 2 new friends to our team because I noticed that Esther really didn't have anything for her to use. And I really needed to actually start focusing on what I'm actually using and if I actually have anything that'll actually help me in the future, because we actually didn't have anything for attack-based. And I actually thought that Gumpy was actually going to have, was going to be an attack familiar. And actually, apparently I was wrong. Gumpy is more of a magical attacker, and I was very surprised about that. So I had to actually go out and get a new attacker, and also ended up getting another attacker for as well, which I got Drippy here, which is a reference to Zip Vector from Ni no Kuni 2. And we also got Ray here, which will be our physical attacker for Esther for the time being. So hopefully these 2 will help us out in the long run, since Esther has had a hard time keeping up on certain things, and she ended up just using her harp for no reason, which was really weird. And it ended up getting her into some really weird situations. So hopefully now that she has someone that's got some defense, and she also has someone with some attack, she won't be, running in just with herself and not using her familiars, since she does 0 damage with the harp. So, with that, let's actually continue on our journey. So, back when we first, left off, we were over near the middle part of the map, over near that little area near the bottom. So, now that you can see where we are now on the little, red pointer, we're actually right next to Optic, which is where we should be going next. So, next stop, Hamlin's, and let's sail east. And there's actually one small thing about that. We can't actually go any further, because I'll be right back.
There she blows! Autumnia!
It won't be long till we meet the next great sage, huh?
I fear not, boy, though you have come a long way. Come then. Show me your power.
Who the hell is that?
It's the Dark Djinn himself. Shadar!
The Savior.
And there he is. Like I said, we had the small little cutscene with Shadar earlier, and that meant that he is actually coming for us, and now he actually has the power of the storm with him as well, based on what they were talking about earlier, so we do need to be careful here. How he works is you actually can't get rid of his entire HP bar, but you have to at least make it to the halfway point, and you do need to be very careful here, because you can easily lose this fight if you're not paying attention. So you need to make sure that you're always paying attention to what he's doing, and try and get him whenever you possibly can, because he will, as you can see, he's doing quite a bit to us right now. So we do need to keep making sure that we can actually get up to him. I actually thought he was going for someone else. Thankfully I was able to dodge most of that. But there is some things that you can do here. You can actually go behind him for most of his attacks, but for certain ones you do need to be very careful about. Okay, now that we're done there, let's do a pulse on him. This should auto go into him. Okay, I don't know who he's going for right now. It's going for Oliver, so we'll do a nice defend. Hopefully not get stuck inside the fire like he was trying to earlier. Get on the other side of him so he can't hit us with the fell wind. Just do as many attacks as we can. Go back in with our might. Try and get as much as we can here. We can't actually get our allies to defend yet. And I forgot when we actually get that ability, but it's actually going to be a nice ability once we actually have the ability to do that, since it'll save us from some pretty nasty things that could definitely happen in the near future. Okay, now that we're back behind him, we can actually... Oh, I actually thought our little spook here actually got in the worst possible location. And there we go, we finally got to his halfway point. And that means I'll be right back, since this is actually a cutscene, so BRB. And it's actually a long one, so BRB for sure, for real.
The extent of your power.
Shadar! Where is she? Where's Alicia?
Alicia, that is a name I have not heard in a long time. You may be fated to avert this world's doom, but first, you will have to save yourself.
Shadar! Ah!
What the flippin' heck is that big eye?
It's looking this way.
It is the Eye of the Storm.
Eye of the storm?
Summoned by sorcery. Curses we will not escape these waters.
This must be Shadar's doing.
Oh, you reckon you?
Hold on tightly. If the eye looks this way, we are doomed.
The damn thing already is!
Huh? I'm back in.
Oliver! Oliver!
It's her.
This way! Come this way! Come on, Oliver!
Okay. Jeepers! Whoa!
Oliver! Look both ways!
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was somewhere else.
It's all right now.
Huh? What's all right now?
The big bad eye. It's gone now.
The big bad eye? Of course! The Eye of the Storm! What am I doing here? But Shadar, my friends.
Your friends? They're already there, Oliver.
Huh? What do you mean?
This way, Oliver. Let P show you the way.
But, hey, wait a second.
Hurry up, slow coach.
Okay, and we are officially back. Oliver. We do not look too good, do we? But at least we're... Oh yeah, we're not doing good at all. We're shipwrecked. Esther? Oliver, oh thank goodness. Huh, everybody's here, but where's P? And where's Drippy, actually? P, she's not here. What's he on about? Oi, are you alive or what? Ho ho! You are back with us at last! Captain? Looks like it'll take more than a gust of wind to keep you down. Anyway, enough of the soppy stuff. Captain, is the ship in a fit state of sail? Alas, she is not. The storm took a heavy toll on my beloved sea cow. Even with all hands on double shifts, repairs would take, at least 1 week. What? But that's ages. We must be the unluckiest people alive. Do not say such things. That we are alive at all makes us luckier than any who have faced the eye of the storm before. He's right. We were extremely lucky to survive. I bet it was because we had Oliver on our side. Me? But I didn't do anything. Do you think it was P? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I couldn't beat Shadar and I couldn't save Alicia. You speak of things unknown to me, but it is not enough that you are alive and well. He's right, Oliver. Come on, cheer up. I'll try, thanks. Good. Now, Captain, what can we do to help? Ho ho! I appreciate your fire, young lady, but you must leave the work to the men of the sea. Then it looks like we're on holiday. I suppose a few days of sunbathing wouldn't hurt. Typical. Huh? Has anybody seen Mr. Drippy? Now that you mention it, no. You don't think he's been washed away, do you? Oh no, look. What about it? Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy, long time no see. What you doing over there? Mr. Drippy, are you okay? What's that? What do you mean, I'm fine, of course I am. Did you hit your head when we washed ashore, or something? You're acting like a right weirdo. What are you on about, man? Is the boat fixed? Tell me it's fixed. Come on, let's get off this smelly old rock. It's nowhere near fixed. And you know it. Come on, we need to keep ourselves occupied. Shall we have a look around the island? No, I mean, Why would you want to do that? Boring it is. Deserted I shouldn't wonder. And dangerous too, perilous even. Let's just stay by here and enjoy the view, shall we? Ah, there's beautiful, yeah, nice. Of course. Friends, we will soon run short of provisions. Perhaps you can go in search of the sustenance for yourselves and our shipmates. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Of course, Captain. It's the least we can do. Great. Come on, everyone, let's go. Nah, man, wait, man. You can't, man. Didn't you hear me? It's dangerous. You'll be eaten flipping alive. Look, Fairy. I'm not mad keen myself, but we don't have much choice. We'll just have to grin and bear it, okay? Darn it. The reason why it's very hard not to spoil what's about to happen. All I can say is this is one of my favorite chapters. And it's the reason why Drippy doesn't want to say anything right now. The swirling violence at the heart of the storm has unlocked a story in the Wizard's Companion. Ooh, thanks. You've obtained a new tale of wonder. The boy who would be God. And I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the Eye of the Storm, actually, surprisingly enough. Come on, Oliver. Let's have a look around the island. So, that was Shadar, huh? And we couldn't beat him. Beat him? We never stood a chance. We'll have to do a damn sight, but better than that next time. In fact, we're going to have to go all out. All out? Yeah, going all out is a good way to change your tactics. When you spot an opportunity or get into trouble during a fight, press Y to switch to an all-out attack, and press X to swap all-out defense.
That should make things a little easier. Maybe you do know a thing or two after all.
Course I do. The old man was pretty strict teach. Right, let's go. I'm telling you, man, this ain't a good idea. Yeah, Mr. Drippy. Definitely not a good idea. You'll definitely see why in a few seconds. And I'm gonna try my best not to say anything too much that would say exactly what's happening here. And the reason why this is my favorite chapter is for two reasons, as you'll see very, very shortly. It's once we actually get to the actual place that's in the middle of the island. And that's where things get fun and interesting again. Because right now, we don't know where we are, other than me, myself, and I knowing what this place is, and knowing where we're going. And with that, let's make our way towards this gigantic looking mountain with a nice fog around it.
Well.
Oh, darn it, this won't be pretty. Huh? What's...
Well, if it ain't my little Drippy, where have you been then? Off gallivanting, I bet? Without a word to your old man. Or ma'am, the whole time you'll be the death of me, you will.
Mr. Drippy, I think she's talking to you. Can't be, man. I've no idea who she is.
Oh, there's cruel. Why you back anyways, Miss Drippy? Find that human you were looking for, did you? Supposed to be some sage or something, wasn't it?
No, man, alright. I haven't found her yet.
Don't you mun me. You'd have found her ages ago if you weren't such a lazy beggar. And after all I did for you. Oh, hello there. Who's that you've got with you then?
Huh? Oh, are you talking to me, ma'am?
Proper little gentleman this one, ain't it? Oh, but look at the state I'm in. I've just woken up, mun. Why didn't you tell me we had a visitor, Drippy boy?
Come on, Ollie boy, leg it.
Here you've got a map, haven't you? Well, take a look at the top right corner of... I marked it for you. Ain't it? That's where I am, see? Come and see me, alright?
I'm sorry, ma'am. We have to go now. Chomp, mun. Okay, and as you can see, we're on Tahiti, which is a nice little island that is a little bit to the lower of Hamlin, as you can see here. So we've actually pretty much washed ashore pretty far from where we actually were before. We're basically halfway to where we were. But as you'll see in 3, 2, 1, I'll be right back, and this is why my favorite chapter is this one. Oh, I'm actually surprised. I actually expected a cutscene there, because usually when you first get into a town, it usually gives you a cutscene, but okay. Jeepers, a village. All the way out here.
Look at that, what a funny little house. Is that supposed to be an octopus or something?
Darn it, now I'm flipping in for it. Yes, we are. Oi, look at that, man. Look at what, man? I'm flipping busy, ain't it? You busy? Don't make me laugh. Look, man, humans. Where to, man? Crikey it is. And all the flipping humans, man. And as you can see, we're officially in the town of fairies. And just like Drippy, this is where all of them come from. I've never seen one before. Proper weird looking, ain't they? And I thought one Drippy was bad enough. Look at them all.
Are they all fairies too?
Flipping heck, man. It's only flipping Drippy boy. You're right, man. Drippy, man. What are you doing back here, there? How do you do, boys? Look, a long time no see. Drippy boy.
Hang on, is this?
Alright, man. Yes, it is okay. Welcome to the fairy ground, forest of the fey folk, and land of my fathers. Well, mothers really, but...
What?
No way. And here we are, the fairy grounds. A totally tidy town. And this is why it's one of my favorite chapters. As you can see, it's a land full of drippies, basically. So, that's why you've been acting so shifty. Righto, boys. Just dropped by to say hello, ain't it? That's done now. So tidy, catch you next time. No, man, you can't be going on just like that. What do you want about, man? You've only just got home. You ain't even seen Mom yet. Ain't it though? Come on, we'll take you over to her. Going that way anyway, weren't we, boys? There's no need, boys. Seriously, lay off, man. Oi, stop it, you lot. Ollie boy, help. Okay, we'll be seeing you later, buddy. Darn it, help.
So that's what's been making him behave so strangely.
Yep, I almost feel sorry for our little lantern-nosed friend. Huh? What do you mean?
From the look of it, I'd say Drippy doesn't enjoy visiting his mother very much.
Huh? But why not?
Anyway, we can't leave him in the clutches of a gang of unruly fairies, can we? Let's go after them.
Okay, let's go. I'm in. I wouldn't miss a chance to see the Lord High Lord of the Fairies' big mouth squirm, if you paid me.
Don't be so mean.
Drippy got carried away. Literally. And we're officially in the fairy grounds. And this, as you can see, is a gigantic little area for such a small type of people. Honestly, there's quite a big little area we can actually explore when it comes to it. So, with that, I'll be right back.
That voice, is that...
I told you I haven't got the foggiest who you're on about. Shut up about it, will you?
Went round with you on your travels, she did. What happened to her, lovely girl? Her name started with a P, rhymed with something like, hippopotamus.
Give up, will you? Honest to goodness.
Ah, now I remember.
Oh, yeah?
Alicia! That was it.
Blimey.
Whoa.
And there we go. There is Drippy's mother. And although I say this is one of my favorite chapters, it also gets very weird too. And you'll see that very shortly as well when it comes to the actual dungeon of this area. Because this area actually has a dungeon, surprisingly enough. But let's continue on our strange little adventure in Tahiti.
My goodness, she's enormous.
So this is Mr. Drippy's mom. Well, she certainly makes a big first impression. I'll give her that.
Lovely girl she was. Where's she, eh? Probably just left her somewhere, didn't you? There's terrible, and to think you're a son of mine. And just look at your nose, Mun. You should turn that thing off once in a while. Your little wastrel cost you a fortune, it will.
I don't charge myself for using it, do I, Flip, Mun? And I told you already we're looking for Alicia, ain't it? Me and the young lad I was telling you about. You never listen to me, Mun.
Oh, you are you? And there's kind of you.
What? And suddenly she's listening. Are you deliberately trying to wind me up or something, honestly?
Oh, and there's lovely.
What is it now, Mun?
You're looking very slim these days, love.
What do you want about, Mun? I'm exactly the same as you as the time you flipping saw me. You're just saying things for the sake of it now.
I'm not. Proper podgy you were. Not surprisingly, considering how much you used to put away. Little Lord of the Lard I used to call you.
Shut up, Mun.
Oh, hello. Who's this then, eh?
Oh, it's you, Wally boy. Took your time, didn't you?
Oh, you're the little dears who've been going around with Mr. Drippy, isn't it? Now, which one of you is the poor-hearted one?
Poor-hearted one? That's far from what we're supposed to be called. It's pure-hearted one. Pure, I'm flipping poor. I'm the flipping poor one, having you for a mother.
Nice to meet you, ma'am. Are you Mr. Drippy's mother? That's right, my lovelies. For my sins, ain't he just adorable? Oh, while I remember, you keep familiars, ain't it, love? I've got a few sweeties by here somewhere. Let's see now. There we are.
Oh, you obtained a sun drop, star drop, moon drop, and I believe a planet drop. Oh, we get the whole arrangement. That's pretty cool.
Thank you so much. Our familiars will be very happy. It's my pleasure, love. Oh, and while you're over by here, I've got something to ask you.
You do? What is it, ma'am?
Sorry to spring this on you, out of the blue, but you wouldn't mind taking a look at my guts, will you?
Uh-huh. Crikey. You don't get much more out of the blue than that one.
I'll thank you to keep your clever comments to yourself, and I thought I told you to turn that flipping lantern off.
I can't flipping turn it off. And it's none of your business what I do with it anyways. I'm a grown fairy.
When you say took a look at your guts, what do you mean exactly? Do you mean you'd like us to go inside you and, look for something?
Something funny's going on here. Something I don't want any part of.
Well, what is it? See, they're not coming out.
Huh?
They're not coming out, the littlies. I mean, I give birth to all of them, see? I'm the mother of all fairies, ain't it? And there's a load of in there now, who should have come popping out a while back. But nothing, not a peep. Desperate I am. I'm not sure I understand.
Right, it's like this, see. My mum here brings up all the littlies, and that's baby fairies for you. Inside her tummy. And once they're big enough out, they pop. But it's so warm and comfy in there. Sometimes the little darlings, don't want to come out.
I've heard some strange things in my time. But this is, I don't know what this is. I know, love. It's a proper strange for them for not coming out.
He ain't talking about the littlies one. Anyway, the thing is, to get inside, Mum, see what's going on with the littlies. There's a little something we have to do first.
That's right. You got to make me laugh, ain't it? What? What do you mean?
And this is where we get to go into a nice little story here. The only way into Mum's tummy is through her mouth. But it's so massive she can't keep it open long unless she's laughing her head off.
So why don't we make her laugh, Mr. Drippy?
Don't be stupid, Mun. I've been off the circuit for years.
I'm very particular, see? New material only, and his set is so as old as the flipping hills.
So we can't help. Never mind, we didn't mean to come to this island anyways. We'll just leave it, shall we?
No, we shall not. Drippy, we have to do something.
You're right. Proper worried about those littlies I am. Let's go and look for someone who can make the old gal giggle, shall we? But how? I don't know anything about comedy.
Well, there's a famous theatre over by the ferry ground, where us fairies cut our comic teeth. Called the Cavity Club it is. And since I taught a couple of the boys down there everything they know, I reckon they'll be happy to help us in our hilarious mission.
You taught them? This I have to see.
Alright. Let's go find the Cavity Club.
Thanks, lovelies. Counting on you I am.
And there we go, Drippy's officially back. We didn't lose him for long, honestly, but it was pretty funny to see where he ended up in the long run. But as you heard there, that is actually going to be our dungeon, and it's a pretty strange dungeon. But it's not the worst dungeon when it comes to well, some of the themes of the dungeon can be weird, I guess you can say, but the thing is, it's not the actual worst possible scenario, I guess you could say. Because it does get a little weird, but the actual chapter itself, other than the small parts / portions of it, that if you think too much on something, you'll start thinking a little, you'll understand what I mean by it does get pretty weird. But I'll be right back.
They have a little stage and everything.
Take that. Thank you, and good night.
Rubbish they are these days, man.
How long is this going to go on for? This is embarrassing.
Crikey, another stinker. Well, if it ain't my old pal Smiley and Shirley, how do you boys? Drippy. How do, man? Long time no see, eh? Never mind the small talk, you pair of layabouts. What are you doing back by here? I sent you to spy on flipping Shadar, didn't I? Oh, well, you see, man, we just plopped back home to get some cash to continue funding our, espionage, ain't it, though?
We've been working our socks off, man. Got a tiny bit of, info just for the other day we did. See, what it is, Shadar, well,
he's want a man, spit it out.
He's got all horns on his head, ain't it?
Well, I know that, don't I? I've seen him in the flipping flesh.
So, the news you were getting while you were a doll, Mr. Drippy, it was from...
that's right, Ollie boy. Smiley and Shirley here were my eyes and ears on the ground.
Training up some new talent, are you? How do? I'm Smiley from Smiley and Shirley.
They look a bit weak, man. And this one's by here looks like, he'd pinch the dummy from a baby's mouth.
You cheeky little...
Don't take it personal, man. It's just his way. It's why they call him Surly, ain't it?
It's better than grinning your face off all day like the gormless idiot by here. Anyway, nice to meet you and all that.
It's nice to meet you too. Are these fairies you said you train, Drippy? Can we get them to help us make your mum laugh?
Oh yeah, it's the least you can do after letting me down on your spying duties. You've heard Mum all clogged up with the littlies, ain't it?
It is. They're serious.
We've not heard that, man. Hang on a minute. You two, now I get it.
What is it, Mr. Drippy?
Well, it's like this, see. We've been here all this time and neither one of these two has cracked a single joke. It's worse than I thought, man. They're broken-hearted.
Huh? What? So that's it, isn't man?
Oh, I did the wrong one.
Trust you to spot it, Drippy boy. Proper sharp eye you are.
Hold on a second. Does anyone have a clue what these lunatics are on about?
Oh yeah. Well, it's like this, see. We fairies' hearts are made up of all different types of comedy. Pieces of art, we call them.
You mean like the pieces of art the humans' hearts are made of, right?
Well, it's not really the same, but if it helps you think of it like that, then fair enough. Anyway, when we lose a piece of art, we become heartbroken, see.
Just like when humans become heartbroken, you mean?
None, man. We are... What are you on about? Completely different it is.
Well, it doesn't sound it.
Heartbroken people just act all weird. Folks who get heartbroken have it much worse. They stop being funny. I know, terrible, ain't it?
I don't think I quite understand.
I get it. This means we're in trouble, right? Because we need to make your mom laugh.
Oh wait, that's a different one. Make Mum laugh? You're kidding. Ain't you, you couldn't make Laughing-Sin laugh after a barrel of laughing gas, mun. Sorry, no can do.
He's right, mun. We haven't tried, we tried giving him a second barrel, but he sicked up, didn't he? Sad, really. We thought he was giggling at first.
Flippy useless you are, the power of you. Still you are arm broken, I suppose. Alright, will help you.
You will? Tidy. In proper legend you are, Drippy boy. If we don't get funny soon, we'll be having to split up Imagine after 17 years.
Split up? That's the first I've flippin' heard about it.
You're right, Drippy. We should help them. Just like you and Oliver helped me.
Tidy. That's that. Decided then. Let's get on the piece of art together, and give these boys a laugh injection, shall we?
Nice one, Drippy boy. You don't want to see us split up, eh?
Well, what do you keep on going about splitting up for, mun? We've never said nothing about it. Right, Ollie boy. Get your pieces of art gathering hat on. I reckon 8 should do it. Sound about right to you.
I actually expected Oliver to talk there.
Come on, let's do it. We can't let them split up.
How many times, mun? We're not splitting up.
And there we go. We got ourselves a new type of, broken-hearted. And although it's not the same, it's only gonna appear once, I believe, if I remember correctly. But I forgot how you actually do this. I think you go to the blues, I think.
Crikey, you still going on, are you?
Of course I am, mun. There's life in the old fairy yet. Can you help me with something, Drippy boy?
As a matter of fact, you can. Got any pieces of art going begging?
How am I supposed to know? My cleaner's right off, and I can't find flipping anything. And this floor ain't going to sweep itself now, is it?
Ain't it though? I wouldn't be sure about that. What do you reckon, Ollie boy?
Okay, I guess... Let's see here, his cleaner, so I'm guessing, oh yeah, you have to use different types of magic, so we gotta use a broom. So it basically sweeps up his floor for him, kinda like, actually, I forgot what it is, it's the, Mickey, what is it, actually? I don't even know. I forgot what it is, it's a, film about Mickey, and he becomes a wizard's apprentice, and he ends up turning all the brooms to life. That's basically what the reference is right there.
Crikey, look at that! The broom's up and started moving all on its own. How did that, never mind. I ain't looking a gift horse in the mouth. What was it you said you were after, Drippy boy? Pieces of art, was it? You're in luck. Look, there's one down by here.
Come to Daddy Tommun.
You've obtained a piece of art. Perfect. First one out of the little bunches that we need to get. This guy looks like the next one.
Oi, literally, you got a minute.
Nah, man, I ain't. I got homework to do, ain't it?
Homework, pa. Pull the other one. Listen, you got any pieces of art to spare?
Nah, man, I ain't, man. And I have got homework, honest. I'm supposed to grow these seeds by here, but they ain't much sprouted.
Not sprouted, eh? Looks like they need a bit of helping hand. You got anything on your sleeve that might do the trick, Ollie boy?
Okay, so he needs, anything that can help him grow. So, quicken growth should be what this little kid needs. Here you go, little buddy. And there we go. Perfect, I think.
Flip, mun. Look at that, mun. Flew up they did, amazing. That's my homework done, mun. Tidy ta, mun. You've saved me a right and you're bashing off, pieces of art was it, here, ta.
Ta to you, littly. Try and do your own homework next time, though, eh?
You've obtained the second piece of art. Perfect. Just gotta collect as many as we can. And as you'll notice, there's actually some small little references everywhere we go here. Because of the fact that if you look, you can actually see some of the shopkeepers are actually, instead of actually being like humans or the Hoot Nanny or the Swiss Solutions guy, they're all fairies, which is kind of funny.
How do you open? Who's that? Oh, you, how do? Yeah, they're open, mun. Boring, but open. Alright, Gary, you've got fun face. Don't die of enthusiasm. I'll make it quick. Anyone by here got any pieces of art we can have? Pieces of what? Nah, you got any decent food I can have? The stuff they serve here is rubbish. That's not very nice, is it? Can't blame you, man. I've eaten by here. Hang on, Ollie boy. You can whip something up with your magic, ain't it? I believe we can. I believe if we just give him secret ingredient, I believe, and this should make his food taste good. And just like so, there we go. There's our third pieces of art.
What's this? Flip, man. This is delicious. You've restored my faith in food. Pieces of art, was it? Here you go. You deserve it. That'll do nicely. Don't go stuffing your face silly now, will you?
3 of 8. There we go. Perfect. Okay, we got a bunch of them over here, so let's go this way. And as you can see, the proprietor is a little fairy as well, which is kind of funny.
How do, man?
Meowsers, Drippy boy. How long's it been? This is, practically unheard of.
Blimey, you're chirpy. Listen, got something to ask you. I have. You got any pieces of art?
Dunno, man. I've been feeling the cold so bad lately, I've not had a chance to do much but shiver. It's been, preposterous.
Crikey, man. Poor old you, Ollie boy. Do you think we can help the old feller out with a quick spell?
I believe if we use Fireball, I think, it should, kind of warm this little fairy up, I believe.
Meow. I'm on flipping fire. What did you do that for, you prat? Hang about. I ain't cold no more. I'm lovely and toasty. In fact, there's praiseworthy. Here is what you were after.
That is tidy. We'll have that.
And there we go, 4 of 8. Just gotta do a couple more and we'll be completely done here.
How do you? Alright. I need a piece of art or two, man. You got any?
Long time no see, Drippy boy. No pieces of art round by here, man. Ain't had much of a laugh about lately, see?
How come? What's up?
Well, I got these horns on my head, ain't it? And lately they've been hell of a long. And not very, now they're proper heavy. Killing my neck they are.
Hear that, Ollie boy? Sounds like a job for a spell-casting superhero, such as your fine young self.
Okay, so we need to cut his hair? I don't know what to do for that one. Let's see here. We could probably think of something. We need to... What? That one's actually kind of hard. I don't know what to do for that one. Can be form familiar. Can't be rejuvenate. Maybe puppet string? No. Burden? No. Fireball? Can't be. Frostbite? I guess we could just go through. Let's just go all through all of them, because honestly, I don't know which one. I don't even know if we even have the spell, for all I know, honestly. But let's see here. If we could just go through all of them, we'll eventually find it. Wait, none of them are the one that we need. Really? Really? Need to make them all lightheaded, ain't it? Oh, we didn't even have it. Okay, so that's why.
Oh, hang on, you ain't got the spell I'm thinking of. Someone round by here might do. Though, let's ask around, shall we?
Okay, I guess we can. Okay, so we actually need the spell first before we can actually do anything with it. So I guess we could just go to the Hootenanny then. As you can see, it's clearly not the one we're used to, but it's still kind of funny to see.
Excuse me, can I have a word, man?
Hoo-hoo, if it isn't the legendary Drippy. Who nice to see you, Who?
Stop it, you. You're making me blush. Listen, you got any pieces of art lying around? You look like the type who might have.
I'm afraid I can't help you, Who, just now. I've broken this giant jar, see? Who have thought I could be so clumsy?
Crikey, that is unfortunate. You're lucky we stopped by. I reckon my young bunty by here can magic it back together for you.
Okay, so we need to fix their jar. Do we even have anything for that? Rejuvenate? Yeah, okay, thankfully we do. Okay, let's fix that jar with a quick rejuvenate, and there we go.
Who, yahoo! It's fixed. There's lovely. Who really have been a huge help. Here, this is for Who.
Tom, don't mind if I do, Tara.
5 of 8, perfect. Okay, we still need to find out where that light-headed one is, though. Surprised we haven't found it yet.
Oi, can we ask you something quickly? Go, what is it? Oh, Drippy boy, it's you, how do? Not bad, man.
Oh, not your lonesome as usual, I see. Here, you've not got any art pieces of art, have you? I don't have time for that right now, man. I can't get this, flippin' jar open. Little latte. Wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, Ollie boy. Got any spells that'll pop this jar open for our little friend over here?
Honestly, I think we do, but let's see here. Anything that can take a jar off. That might be puppet string, maybe? Nope, not puppet strings. Oh, spring lock. Oops. Should have thought of that one, honestly. I thought more of a lock than a jar lid. I guess it does make sense, though, because it does make a pop noise, and I guess, usually locks technically make a pop noise when you open them, in a way. I guess that technically counts.
Yeah, it's open. Thanks, Flip, for that. Now I can finally have a nice pickled egg. Tom, I suppose I'd best give you something to say thanks, eh? Here. So you did have one tidy.
There we go. Another piece of art. I wonder where our one is gonna be, though. And there's the Cotter Master. Always like to see their little familiar forms, or not familiar, fairy forms.
Is this place open or what? Hello, customers.
Flapping heck, man. Drippy boy, is that you?
Course it is, you big div. You got any pieces of art handy? We need, I don't know, about 8 or so.
I might have, but I'm a bit busy at the moment. Pressing, flowers I am, see? Well, I would be, but only the stone I'm weighing them down with, ain't flapping, heavy enough.
Crikey. We can't learn traditional fairy handicrafts like that die out, man. Don't worry, Ollie boy. Here's, probably got the spell just to help you out.
Yeah, we do, actually. That one should be Burden, if I can find it. It's a hard one to find sometimes. It should be here. There we go, Burden. This should make it heavier for his little rock there to make it more into a paperweight.
Heavy as anything it is now. That'll press my flowers to perfection. This'll give me something to crow about to the boys. Tommen, you're a proper flapping legend. Let me see now. Pieces of art, was it? Think there's one knocking about somewhere under here. Let's have a look.
Tidy Tommen.
There we go, another piece of art. We just need one more, and that is, we just need to find that one thing. It looks like maybe one of the people at the beginning is gonna have what we need. Ooh, spring lock. I want to open this real quick. Open this free chest, since there could be something important in here. Ooh, cheeseburger. I'll take that. I actually want a cheeseburger now, just because of that. Okay, so we need to make our way back to the front, so that's where our thing's gonna be, thankfully. Thankfully, it wasn't too far away, so I guess I could have easily found that one if I just looked a little bit to the left here. Okay, it looks like a spirit, or not spirit medium, I believe there's a different name for it, Nature's Tongue, for this little crow, or pigeon, seagull, I think, actually. Yeah, it kind of looks like a seagull, not like the ones that I have in my area, but I guess it's close enough, I guess.
How did I ever end up on this nest of gnomes?
Oi, who are you calling gnomes, you cheeky little flapper?
You know how to give a goal a fright. How come you can understand me? Well, never mind. It's just nice to have someone unburden myself too. Here, take this. One good turn deserves another, eh?
Okay, there we go. You've received the page describing the levitate spell. Float gracefully and glide through the air. The spell releases a wizard from gravity's clutches, allowing him to float weightlessly throughout the air. Of course, no human can ever escape the ground permanently, and the time and distance for which one can float are determined by one's magical abilities. Many wizards have forgotten this, often with disastrous consequences. Ooh, that sounds kind of terrifying, but there we go. Rune number 10, levitates. I'll definitely take that. Thanks.
Glad to be of service.
It's a page from the Wizard's Companion for a spell called Levitate. Why would a seagull be carrying a spell that makes you float?
It's obvious, ain't it? He likes a big bit of a light reading. Ba-boom.
Jeepers. Okay, and that's all we needed for this guy to help him out with his hair. Surprisingly, I was actually confused for a second. I completely forgot that you get a spell at the beginning of this area. I completely forgot about that. But it just opened up after we talked to him, and I completely forgot that was a thing.
God, these flipping horns weigh a ton. They're doing my neck in.
I reckon you can solve that with a quick spell, Lolly boy. You must have something that'll work in that book of yours.
Yes, we do, and now we actually have it this time, so it should be under all spells, and it should be called Levitate. There we go. And just like so, let's lift up his hair so it's not as much of a burden on him.
Crikey, it feels like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. Horns? They feel more like flipping feathers. Light as they are. Nice one, Drippy boy. Here, have this piece of art you were after.
Tidy Tomlin.
And there we go, all 8 pieces of art. Just like that, it took us a little bit to get all of them, but it was pretty easy to just get them all. Just need to do a couple spell crafts, I guess you could say. Technically crafting, because we did have to help them out with different things that they needed, like cleaning their floors, helping them out with their hair problems, some other stuff. It was pretty cool. But let's continue.
Tidy, that's a full complement of 8 pieces of art we put together. Let's get this care package over to Smiley and Shirley, and bring the light of laughter back into their miserable lives. They're probably still moping around by down the Cavity Club. Let's get back there, shall we?
Oh, I actually thought he was going to continue talking. You mean the place with the big outdoor stage? Sure, let's go. And now we just head back over to the Cavity Club, and give them the pieces of art that they are missing. And that means we'll finally be able to technically get inside the dungeon. Although we will be doing the dungeon in the next episode, but we'll actually get inside this dungeon this one.
Here you got all them pieces of art yet, Drippy boy?
Yes, we do. So let's hand them on over. Here you go, buddies.
How do, boys? We got the pieces of art for you, ain't it?
Nice one, Drippy boy. You're a proper legend, man.
You're serious about this, isn't it? Making Mom laugh, I mean, flippin' heck, man. Talk about it at the flippin' deep end. Stop fretting, man. You'll be fine, right-ho, boys. Get ready for a dose of just what the doctor ordered.
And I'll be right back.
Abracadabra!
That was a small cutscene, but it was fine.
Flip, man.
What's all this, then, I'm feeling weird as heck, man.
Ain't it, though? I feel like I've woken up after a proper long sleep or something. I feel better, man.
Amazing, I think they don't seem that different.
Oh, we're different, alright. The comic muse is in the house, and we're about to bring it down around the flippin' ears, man.
This'll be a laugh.
I know, amazing, ain't it? That's the power of a pieces of art, man. Proper miraculous they are.
I could make a brick wall laugh. I feel it's so flipping funny. Man, let's flipping do this. Show me to the mummy.
Hold up. We need to practice first, ain't it, though? Never mind jumping the gun, man. You're flipping flying over the thing.
Okay. You should practice. We'll come back when you're ready. And with that, we should be pretty much done here. So let's actually talk to them one more time. And that means we'll officially be able to go inside. So let's do this.
It's time for the Smiley and Shirley show. You ready to watch us split mom sides?
Have you got the guts to make the fairy godmother laugh and take a journey to the ends of her innards? Yes. And that means we're pretty much ready, and the reason why it asks you that is because I believe you actually can't leave. You're actually stuck in there until you're actually done. So, let's do this.
The stage is set.
Oh wait, no, the Smiley.
The stage is set. The lights are lit. We'll crack her up, you crack on in there, right?
Yeah, what you said. Let's get to it, shall we?
And with that, I'll be right back, cause we got a cutscene here.
Thank you, how do it, Smiley and Shirley?
How do?
Right, you've got a full house in tonight, it's lovely.
Ain't it though? It's like a dream, this is.
Ain't it though?
Ain't it though? Hey, speaking of dreams, I've always had a bit of a dream myself, you know.
Oh, nice. Nice link, man.
What it is, see, always wanted to run a little weapon shop, I have.
A weapon shop, eh? Well, I don't know why you're bringing it up in the middle of a show, but sounds like an alright idea, that does.
Ain't it though? Here, Do you fancy doing a quick practice with me?
Huh? Practice?
Yeah, man. I'll be the shopkeeper, see? And you, a zookeeper, right? And, well, all your animals have run away and your wife's left you.
Oh, yeah. Make it easy for me, why don't you? I'm not a flippin' professional actor, am I, you div? Come on, man, serious now. What do you want me to be?
A lion tamer?
Dude, how is that any flippin' easier? Can I just be my flippin' self?
Oh, no one wants to see that, man.
No, I know you again. You're trying to give me something hard to do so you look better in it, though.
Nah, man. I just thought you'd like a nice juicy roll to get your teeth into, ain't it, though?
Juicy roll, huh? Well, I may not be a professional, but my widow Twanky's pretty legendary. Righto. So, I'm the customer at your weapon shop, right? And you were the proprietor of said establishment. All right, give us a moment. Ba 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 ma 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 ka 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 ka.
Get on with it, man.
And knock knock out do cha-ching.
Clear off, cha-ching.
What the heck was that, man? You slammed the door in my flipping face.
We're not open yet, are we?
Not open yet, but flipping at you, Bill.
All right, we're open now.
Oh, you are, right. Knock knock cha-ching. How do?
How do?
I just wanted to look at what weapons you got here, innit though?
Sorry, man, that's next door but one.
What? No, it's flipping not.
It's my shop.
Yeah, you a weapon shop.
You can't go telling me what I sells in my own shop.
But you said yourself you wanted it to be a flipping weapon shop.
It is a flipping weapon shop.
Give me strength, man.
All right. Sorry, man. I'll do it properly now, I promise. It's a weapon shop.
Good.
Selling weapons.
Exactly.
Righto.
Knock knock. Cha-ching, how do? What weapons you got here then?
What weapons you after exactly?
Well, I don't know, do I? What about, you know, one of them huge, great, choppy numbers? Yeah, a proper massive one of them, that's what I want.
I'm afraid I cannot help you.
Huh? You can't help me? You're the flipping shopkeeper, aren't you?
I am sorry, sir.
Huh?
But that is just too big an axe.
Flipping heck, how's rubbish?
Made this look hard, innit,
As if that would take much.
And there we go, we finally got her to start laughing, and that means we can officially, technically head into the dungeon now.
Tidy, laughing her flipping head off as she is.
Really, they did it.
I can't quite believe it.
That's great, but we should hurry. We won't make it inside if she stops laughing.
You're not wrong, Ollie boy. Let's get a wriggle on.
Yeah, let's definitely get a wriggle on, I guess. And I'll be right back, since there's a small cutscene.
She's laughing like a flipping drain, Tidy.
Drippy, man, we're all set.
Right, you lot all aboard.
Aboard? Aboard what?
Here I go, boys. Let the mission command begin. Hey, one of you give us a light, will you, man?
Launch command received.
Roger that.
Hold on to your hats. We have ignition. Ow!
3, 2, 1, blast off!
I didn't sign up for
Is everyone okay? I think so.
All here in one piece? One pile, more like. All right, no need to get in a tiz. It's the only way to get in here, innit? Oh, this takes me back. Look around you, my friends. This year's Mummy's tummy where it all started.
And we are officially in our next dungeon of the game. Although we will be completing this in the next episode, I just wanted to at least get in here so you guys can start inside the dungeon, since it would, honestly, I just like the ability to start in the dungeon and end in the dungeon when we start that episode, so that's the reason why I want to have this all just set up, so we're already in here, and we're already ready for when we get into this, so there we go. That's the whole reason, and also I liked, Swain's reaction to flying in the air. I didn't sign up for this. Well, let's continue.
Oh, look at that, little classrooms. They're so sweet. That is what they are, isn't it?
That's right, man. This is where we're brought up, ain't it? Can't do that without a classroom or two to teach us the ways of the fairy world, can you?
Wow, I can't wait to see it. What they look like inside.
Esther, we do have a job to do, remember?
You're right. Sorry, Oliver. Let's go take a look for these littlies.
Ouch. Remind me why I'm doing this again. I'll remind you later, Swain. Okay, sorry for the quick cut there. I was just actually confused if I was able to actually save in the dungeon. I completely forgot. But thankfully there is one, so we don't have to worry. So with that, thank you all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll be seeing you all in tomorrow's episode. Just gonna be honest now, because there is one thing I need to say. I am going to be technically rusty for a day, because of the fact that, I'm using tomorrow as a homework day, so that's the reason why when I do the next episode, I'll be a little bit different than I normally am. That's why today's was a little off, was because I took a break in between because I did 3 episodes in one night, which ended up being like 3 hours and 4 hours of recording, because that was the night that I actually did the episode 11, episode 12, and episode 13, and I had to redo episode 11 and 12 that same night. So yeah, that was fun. So that's why there's a small bit of rust in between this episode and the last one, so if you guys are wondering. But with that, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll be seeing you all in the next episode, and we'll be starting on the next dungeon of the game, Mummy's Tummy. And this is a proper weird dungeon, I'm gonna just say that now. And with that, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.